finding love in the
Oh,
right spot.
oh, wow. Okay. Um, yeah. So that, I just have to preface this by saying too, you have to put the Most High first in everything that you do. Because if you don't, you'll never find what you're looking for. Excuse me. You'll never find what you're looking for, quote unquote. Or because you're choosing something else outside of the Most High, He will just give you what you're asking for, and it will be disastrous. Speaking from
It really will.
experience. So, kind of what I was sharing about that time of, where I was in a relationship and the Most High hit me with the ultimatum, like choose me or choose this person. Um, I had to make that decision to choose the Most High and have faith through that. And ultimately, looking back now, that was probably the easiest decision I could have ever made. Even by worldly standards, that relationship was garbage, but especially by the Most High standards, that relationship was garbage. So, once I recognized that, the type of husband that I would be seeking cannot be found in these spaces, period, like at
Mm,
all. And even like the type of woman that I was at the time, you're not going to find a husband being that type of woman. You're just
mm.
not. You're being a whore, you're going to attract whoremongers, period. Like, this is easy. Like Jate always says, this is math. Like, everything's math.
For real.
So
For real.
that was math. There's no way that I could be out here trying to find a husband if I'm not preparing to be a wife, which is simple. So I did that. I ended that relationship, obviously, and just spent time with the Most High. Now, honestly, wasn't, let me not say that. That's a lie. I won't say that I wasn't not looking for a relationship. I was trying to righteously and virtuously enjoy my singlehood, if that makes sense. Which got me caught up a couple times. I will say that too. But I was just trying to, try to find people who appreciated all of who I was, B appreciated the journey I was on and wasn't trying to deter me from that,
Hmm.
and C also was on their own journey with the Most High. Those were things that were very important to me. And so as I got out here, and was just talking to different people, it was very easy for me to be like, no, I'm good on this. No, I'm good on that. No, thank you. Very easy to do so because I finally had some standards I could stick to, which I
Come
lacked
on.
before, clearly. So having those standards, with the Most High being at the top of that, very easy to weed out the junk,
For
extremely
sure.
easy. But also disappointing too, because as time goes on, it's like, dang, so there's just no righteous men out here at all. Like, I'm over here just Xing out everybody. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? I guess I'll just focus on the Most High for now. It's okay. Um, and so that's what I was doing. Little did I know that my husband was actually working with me at the time. Didn't have a clue, didn't know that was going to bud into anything. I'm not even thinking about relationships like that. I'm just working on the work, doing different projects and things like that, which developed into a really great friendship between us, which is something I lacked before. Every relationship or situationship I ever had in the past, there was no friendship there. There was no firm foundation, solid foundation of, I love who you are as a person. No even romantic stuff at all. I just love who
Hmm.
the Most High made you to be. You're a great person. I enjoy spending time with you, virtual time, whatever. I enjoy spending time with you and talking to you and getting to know you more. And so I think that's very important for anyone seeking a marriage, a husband. If his brother's on here seeking a wife, like, y'all, what is the verse? Prove a friend. That's not just some cliche thing to say. Like,
It's not.
truly, you should. Um, it truly is something that you should prioritize. And it's important that y'all both are prioritizing the Most High too. Because if you're not, you'll be over here trying to prioritize the Most High, and this person's going to want you to prioritize them. And that's going to create
Okay.
conflict. And
And
so
we're gonna
you
talk
have
about
to
that in
be
my story. Okay.
okay. I cannot wait to hear that. But yeah, that's very important. And so, obviously everyone knows Get Witch's Eye is my husband. So, or if you don't know, now you know. Um, we were able to, develop a really great friendship. And it's funny that Jatea and I, we finally met him in person, after working months and months online together and finally meeting in person, I was like, whoa, like I've never experienced like this type of energy before. We called it righteous nigga energy,
Yeah.
R&E. I never experienced that type of energy before. Like I didn't know what that was at the time. I was like, I'm overwhelmed. And I had gotten past that like shyness with guys at that point. Like I was pretty comfortable. Like they would be nervous around me, especially once I got the eye contact down. I was like, yeah, I got you nervous now. But I was the nervous one. I was super nervous and I didn't know why. And so, obviously I figured out why. And one thing that Shatea said to me too, she was like, okay, well, all the things that you're looking for in a man, like why are you looking further? Like this is what you said you wanted. He's right there.
Didn't
And I
say
was
that.
like, you're right. I don't know what I'm looking for. I think I was just nervous about societal norms, like, oh, like he's older than me, he has a daughter. How is that going to look to people, specifically my family? How's that going to look to my family?
Yeah.
But I couldn't let that stand in the way of what the Most High was blessing me with. And I kind of felt like that was another test from the Most High too. Like, I gave you what you asked for, ma'am. Like, are you just gonna throw the blessing away? Like, what are you doing? It's right here. And so obviously we acted on that, and he had interest as well. And so, it kind of just fell into place from that point. Got a ceremony coming up in September. Excited for that.
Cannot wait.
Yes. But yeah, that's what I have to say on the love subject. Just really put the Most High first. He's going to bring the person in your life that he made for you to be with, and vice versa. And, it's okay if that doesn't come in the package you thought it did. Because maybe what you were looking for the whole time was not right for you anyway. And so, yeah, that's just what I have to say on that.